It's been a week of celebration at the World Economic Forum in Davos so far. But US President Donald Trump is in Davos today, and business magnates present there are worried at what the unpredictable Mr. Trump will announce at the forum. What are their main concerns? Let's take a look at what some of them told American financial wire service Bloomberg. 2018 has started on a high note, both in the United States and worldwide, while the International Monetary Fund predicts the fastest global growth in 7 years. President Trump's corporate tax reductions have begun to see investment, both by U.S. and foreign companies within the United States, but it is looking rosy all over the world as well. Stocks and equities are on the upward graph. Economies are booming. To most attending the World Economic Forum in Davos, it's almost a given that President Trump will tout his America First mantra at the forum. He's already pulled the United States out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership and has been threatening to end the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, as well. But uppermost on everyone's mind in Davos is the US president's unpredictability. How does one negotiate with someone who is that difficult to predict? Some have also pointed out that when there is uncertainty, investors tend to, quote-unquote, sit on their money. That's another conundrum at the World Economic Forum ahead of the president's arrival. Many in Davos are striking an overall note of caution, not restricted to the U.S. president alone. They are advising prudence over the global economic upswing. Sudden global events could upset the apple cart and destabilize economies, they warn. And a sudden hike in interest rates could have the same effect. CEO of Barclays, Jess Staley, summarized the mood through a sobering comparison. It's a bit like 2006, he said in that report, referring to the giddy highs the world saw before debilitating a recession of 2007. And as Donald Trump arrives in Davos, what are the expectations from the U.S. president? WION Sumit Chaturvedi spoke to Stephen Pagliocca, who is the chairman of the Bain Capital. Take a listen into that exclusive conversation.
We're joined by Stephen. He's the Bain Capital chairman, coming from USA. And Stephen, thanks for talking to us.
First of all,
yeah, what are you going to look at in Davos here?
Well, really, we come to look at the general economic conditions, what the policies are going to be for next year. It's a great education, and we also are able to meet with a lot of our limited partners who come up to Davos as well. So meet with folks from the Middle East who invest into us, meet with folks from Europe, and so it's a fantastic learning experience to see what's happening in the globe today.
Okay, also, you're coming at a time when Donald Trump, the president of U.S., is going to be here. What are your views and thoughts when he's going to be here and representing American businesses?
Well, I think it's great that he's here. I think there's a delegation of 8 people from the United States. The president, any president can be exposed to the global economy, to the global issues. I think it's better for America. I believe in free trade and fair trade, and I think trade has lifted up many, many people in the globe. It's good for America. It's good for the globe.
But do you support his policies, the way he works and the way he acts, as a leader of the global power, superpower, and representing the businesses of U.S. abroad?
Look, our job is to invest money for our limited partners. We have several pension funds, we have colleges, and Bain Capital is really primarily focused on that. The political issues, we navigate those waters, but the political issues kind of take care of themselves.
And what are your expectations when Donald Trump, U.S. president, comes here? What he should be talking about?
Well, I'm hoping that there'll be great dialogues with the leaders here about how we can all work together. The theme of this conference is coming together in a fractured world, and we have all sorts of issues all over the world that we can do better on. There are Prime Minister Modi talked about global warming, working together to solve world problems, and I hope that dialogue will begin. And there's 8 of them here, and most world leaders are here, so I think it'll be a fantastic experience for them all to share thoughts.